This is a video with Fox News, and they're talking about the holiday shopping. They're talking about holiday shopping, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, people not having the money to spend. But let's let them do their reporting, because I definitely have comments about that related to this affordability crisis that we're experiencing.
Holiday shoppers are starting off strong, spending a record $11.8 billion online on Black Friday. But Gen Z seems to be holding back as more young shoppers are turning away from big holiday spending. And this is raising concerns for major retailers. Fox Business host Shara Kasoni.
When I saw that, when I listened to that 20-second intro, I was like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Retailers are concerned because people are not spending money. But retailers are also not going to increase the wages of all of these workers. When we talk about Target, when we talk about Walmart, when we talk about Amazon, they're like, oh, people aren't spending the money. But they're also not in a rush to give people money so that they have money to spend. They're also not in a rush to hire. They're looking for other businesses that are hiring people, that are employing people, to pay them money, to pay those potential customers so that they can turn around and go to whoever it is. It doesn't just have to be Amazon, Target, and Walmart, whoever it is. They're like, oh, we don't want to hire workers. We want to lay people off and turn to AI and not increase wages. But we want somebody else to hire them, give them a job so they can spend money with us. And I thought that was the most retarded thing that I've ever heard, because we're getting into, people can't afford the necessities. We're getting to the point where people are being priced out of not even just owning a home, renting a home. I talk about all the time how I saw a 1,000 square foot home that was built in 1947 in Bubblefuck, New York. I don't even know where it was. It was like, some rural area. And the rent that they were trying to have for that house was $2,100. I understand that it's New York and all of that. I don't know how far outside of the city it is. But what kind of income would you have to afford a $2,100 home in wherever New York, the middle of nowhere, New York? And then they expect people to turn around and be like, oh, well, let me go holiday shopping. No, absolutely not. These people can't even afford, like Gen Z, Gen X, whatever the newest generation is that's in the workforce. These people can't even afford rent, groceries, and to sustain themselves. 42 million people on SNAP. And they're worried about, oh, well, we're not getting enough holiday shopping revenue. That is not that's not a top priority for people. They're trying to find out how to feed themselves, how to make it through the month. So I just wanted to share that little bit. I'm going to let them talk, see what other thoughts they have. But when I saw that, I was like, why are we concerned about the fact that people are not holiday shopping if they can't even eat? If they can't clothe themselves? Like, the system is broken. College graduates, they said this is the highest number of college graduates, highest percentage of college graduates that have not been able to enter the workforce. So that's where we are as a society. People can't get jobs, and their businesses are like, oh, well, why are they not spending money with us? This is they cause a concern for us. Yeah, I bet it fucking is.
Here with the very latest. Cheryl, it appears to be a bit of a mixed bag here.
It really is. So overall, $18 billion was spent on Black Friday, but you've got this new survey finding that 34% of Gen Z is planning to cut back on their holiday spending. And that is a problem for the economy and for the retail sector. So here is the average.
They're not just cutting back. They're fucking broke. They don't have the money. It's not that, oh, well, I have $1,000 to spend. I'm only going to spend $600. I don't have the money in the first place. That's really what it is.
Average expected holiday spending by Gen Z for 2024, $1,282. This year, $850. So they're definitely cutting back, as you can see by those numbers. And here's the thing, is that retailers, they want to hook them in young, Carly. They want to get you when you're young so that when you start to make money in your later years, that you'll come back and spend on the same brand. They want those loyal customers, and that isn't really happening. Only group right now, this is going to make you laugh, the only group right now that plans to spend more for this entire weekend leading into this week and for the holidays is Gen X.
Oh, really?
Think about it, right? That's the 45 to 60-year-old group. They're making.
Oh, you mean the people that are already worked through their entire career, got retirement, and are doing phenomenal in the stock market? Yeah, those people probably do have disposable income. It's not very surprising. People want to live better than their parents and just be able to sustain themselves. I'm not talking about living lavishly. We're talking about food, clothing, shelter, and water. Whatever that looks like, whether that is basic or it's luxury. People want to be able to sustain themselves. They don't want to be relying on the government or beholden to the government. But we're getting to a point where I keep saying it. I said it too many times on this live stream already. We're getting to the end game of capitalism, and we have to find a solution for the people that are coming after us.